Big Gamer out here. How are you guys doing today? I'm super. Thanks for asking. Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about a little news story that is doing the rounds, and that is that new Capcom games are coming to Nintendo Switch. So in a recent earnings call, Capcom have actually come out and said that Ultra Street Fighter 2 had a really great start on Switch and it's been selling really well, and that has prompted them to want to release more Switch games and really focus on the Nintendo Switch going forwards. So what could actually come to Switch? And I've broken this into two categories: what I believe might come to Nintendo Switch as far as Capcom games, and what I would actually like to see myself. So what might come? I think Resident Evil is a franchise that's on the up. I think Resident Evil 7 was well received, and they are re-releasing Resident Evil Revelations on other platforms. So I could definitely see a port of Resident Evil Revelations on Nintendo Switch, especially considering it already came out on Nintendo Wii U, and I think it would be quite a good fit for the system. It should be able to run it quite smoothly at a decent frame rate, and it would be quite good on the go. I think Dragon's Dogma is a title that they've really put back out there in the public eye recently. It did get a release on PC not too long ago, and obviously the Arisen re-release did come out. I could see that being a game that would be quite easy to port onto Nintendo Switch, because it is a game that was obviously been able to be run on things like the Xbox 360, which the Switch is a fair bit more powerful than that. And also it does really fit in with that mantra of having a big game on the go that Nintendo have been really pushing. As well as Dragon's Dogma, I think another game that could see a re-release would maybe be the Dead Rising games. They were re-released earlier in the year, or was it later last year, on the PS4 and Xbox One, and it is an engine that scales quite well upwards, so obviously the Nintendo Switch might be able to benefit from a higher native resolution, a better frame rate, be able to have more zombies on screen without any slowdown. And it would be a kind of game that you could take on the move, that you wouldn't usually be able to take that kind of game around with you, you know, a big open world game with lots of enemies on the screen. And then I was thinking maybe Ace Attorney, because Ace Attorney was a really big hit a few years back on Nintendo 3DS, and it really did help a lot of people with their commutes, and people really liked the character. And I think to bring it back on Nintendo Switch would be the kind of natural successor to those 3DS games. As far as what I would really want to see, after the success of Ultra Street Fighter 2, I think there would be a market for maybe a Final Fight collection. Now, it's no secret Final Fight is one of my favourite games, and I think the sequels are quite hard to get hold of and quite expensive to track down. So maybe having all three games on a single cartridge with some extras like they were in Ultra Street Fighter 2 would be really handy, and it would be a great nostalgia trip, and I think it would actually sell quite well. I'd like to also see a new Devil May Cry. Now obviously, like any Devil May Cry fan, I'd probably like to see a new game, but I would definitely go for a re-release of the Ninja Theory game that came out a few years ago as well. That was a fantastic game. I really like the way that game wrapped up at the end as well. And also, I'm just going to throw this one in for fun, but I wouldn't mind seeing a new Power Stone game where you kind of link your switches up together and maybe have 4 friends with 4 switches, or maybe you just give each of your friends a Joy-Con remote and then you play Power Stone. I think that would be really fun. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll keep bringing the news. Cheers guys.